So I had a big shift recently, and one of the realizations was that I was addicted to my sadness and my struggle and my pain. I mean, it's pretty standard human condition situation when we've been programmed like that, but it really makes things bogged down when you're consistently making transformation, because you're holding on to the things that make you sad, make you struggle harder, because that's where your energy is focused on bringing in. And so it keeps you from locking into that happiness, that flow, that lightheartedness, the joy more, because you are addicted to that feeling of experiencing the sadness and struggle. And yet it feels so terrible, but you're addicted to it. It's crazy weird. I mean, I've heard of it, people talked about it, but actually witnessing it through my own transformation just takes it up a few notches. And this last round, I was really struggling. I wanted to talk to people, everybody, about the struggle of how bad it was and being in it. And I thought that was normal. And I was like, why don't more people talk about it? Why more people want to get into it? And people do, but I was obsessed with it because that's what I had anchored in as my standard, as my obsession. And so it was coming out like that. And I didn't realize that till this layer came off, and it showed me, it's like, hey, you want to move forward in grace and ease. That's all fine and beautiful, but you're gonna have to let go of being addicted to your sadness, your struggle, your pain. And so that is fuel to move forward. Whenever the struggle or pain, sadness does set in, that's when I get to turn the light on even stronger and be like, it's okay to be here, but we're not gonna sit here and reaffirm it. We're not gonna sit here and be addicted to it. We're gonna know that there is something better to move towards. We're gonna know that this is part of the process, but we don't need to allow it to consume us, to hold on to us so tightly. And that there's other ways of experiencing this life in a way that is healthy, happy, more lighthearted, versus just always like holding on and being like drugged behind the car by the rope, like just be like, I'm gonna dig my heels in. No. When you're there, when you're in the dark spot, it's okay. But what are you gonna do to move yourself through it, versus just sit there and let it marinate and consume and fall over you? Which I know part of the process is you do allow it to wash over you. But there's a way to navigate it. I guess I'm still working on that. Doing things that help you clear your energy and move through it and support you are helpful. Like the rituals that help you shed what no longer serves you. This is to all you beautiful beings on the transformational path that are addicted to your sadness, to your pain, to your suffering. It just feels so righteous and like it deserves something while you're in it. And it's deliciously horrible feeling and being in it. And you're like, why am I here? What's going on? Why do I have to struggle like this? Like, I look at my coach, the person who's helping me, and she, where she's at, she's in her place of power. And so whenever I'm coming to her in that place of struggle, she can hold that space. And I feel like she doesn't talk to me about her struggle, but I know she has. But it's like I'm looking for her to just like validate the sadness and the struggle, like overemphasize on it, like how I'm feeling it. And that, what's that gonna do for me? I was just thinking that the other day. I was like, the next time I get on a call with her, I'm gonna ask her to really dive deep in her pain and like help connect me to when she was really painful. And she has told me stories of that, but she just doesn't swim in it, at least in her calls, like I swim in it. So maybe I can just validate my own sadness and struggle in the experience and just let it go. To loosen the grip of the addiction. To create a habit for a new way of being, to use that sadness, that struggle as fuel to be in my light, to create more impact, to create more creativity, you know, because swimming around in your sadness and your pain and being addicted to it, that takes energy. That takes vital life force that you're choosing to invest in that sadness, that struggle, that pain. And then it's not going back into serving, to uplifting yourself, to moving forward in positivity, to creating beautiful things. You know, people talk about being juicy and flowy. Well, when you have the darkness pulling you down all the time, it's sucking that juicy, flowy creativeness out of you. And so you have less to create beautiful, creative things with until you start alchemizing it into fuel for that. Now I'm standing at a place where I'm pondering how I will anchor in this new way of being. Just every morning I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna journal on the energy that I wanna bring forward, and I'm gonna get into that energy and I'm gonna anchor it in. And that's gonna be my new self. That's where I'm gonna allow my new energy to rest, is that quiet confidence of knowing that I am the light, that I am love, that I am beautiful, that I can make a difference, that I am making a difference. And I'm gonna celebrate those beautiful moments when I'm stepped into that energy. It's okay to let go of the sadness. Man, it's a trip to look back and be like, whoa, I really was just allowing that sadness to drive me in so many ways. And feeling that torment was like my savior. The mind is a trip. The way we were programmed, the way our limiting beliefs work, wild. Wild, wild, wild. I'm really in this headspace right now while I'm talking in this video, so it's probably gonna be pretty interesting to watch. We just gotta find a way to pull ourselves through it. Sometimes it just doesn't seem like it's gonna end until something shifts and you get a new awareness, you get a new vision, and then all of a sudden it's like, boop! Like, oh, whoa, what's this? This is the new way of being. You get into that place of happiness and flow, and then you go back under again, and you got to find a way to navigate yourself back. And that's an interesting place to be. To continually bring yourself back to that place of light. Or, it naturally comes. But when you can every day start your day off by saying, this is where I'm going to land, this is where I'm going to sit, this is where I'm going to move, this is where I'm going to be, then you're building that rapport with yourself to get back there every time that you fall away from it. All right. Thank you so much for showing up to receive this message, to hear this video, whatever insights you were supposed to have, whatever nuggets you got from it. My name is Tanya Rainbow Horse. I'm an energy healer and spirit guide. I am building my coaching business now on Facebook. I've got a free Facebook group, Shamanic Journey to Your Inner Wisdom. I'm working with a coach right now, building that business through friends and groups and connecting with people, building rapport. Through connecting through my soul, finding my inner confidence to share my free offerings with people, inviting them into my Facebook group, creating this business that is a daily thing and wielding it and melding it into my life and making it fun, making it exciting, and shedding off anything that is in the way. I'm about to do a launch. I'm about to do a 7-day challenge in my group. And so that's going to require a new amount of energy from myself to get in there and start experimenting with the launch, to start getting calls and start working with people. And so now is the time to really anchor in the process of being able to show up in that light and that love and that soul energy. Because now I'm doing it. And being transparent here on these videos and sharing what's going on in my internal world really helps me navigate that and stand into that light and share that story with other people that might be going through the same thing. And really to get the energy out and leave it as a tool, as a guide for other people to help them and give voice to whatever is going on inside me. Because it needs sacred witness. It needs presence. All right. Love and laughter.